let's start. Can your ambition and friendship coexist? Have you ever felt that either your friends holding you back from success or they envying what you achieved in your life? How to find your tribe and connect with people who share your ambitions? And most importantly, how we do evolve that connection to real friendship? Today, we'll be talking about how real friendship looks like, how I, as an entrepreneur, met a lot of people in my life, and I thought some of them could be my friends, but it turned out they weren't. Have you ever thought about this? When you are very young, it's easy to make friends. And it's easy to make friends because we don't have so many filters. We don't know what we want. So basically, whoever comes in our life just becomes our friend instantly without any kind of problem. Remember in the kindergarten, hey mom, how you doing? This is my friend Alex. And I met Alex 5 minutes ago. Imagine this would be possible when you are 20, 30 plus. It's going to be really weird. If you're going to tell somebody, oh, this is my best friend and I met him 5 minutes ago, people are going to laugh at you because people know that for somebody become your friend, you need to pass so many different time frames with this person. He needs to prove over and over to you that he is worthy to be your friend, especially if you call somebody best friend. I think one of the things that I realized in the United States, people call other people friends, but they actually mean that they are their acquaintance. And it was really hard for me to understand because friend for me was, oh, this is friend. Friend, best friend, it's the same exact meaning for me. Friend is a best friend, is the person that I'm willing to sacrifice my life for him or for her, but I expect exactly the same thing from them. And I think expect is a different word because you don't expect this kind of stuff. You just know it's going to happen and people are just going to do it without you even asking them for do it. And that's real friendship. So yeah, coming back to how we make friends easily when we are young. The reason that is because we don't have filters. We don't being cheated on. We don't being lied to. Life is very easy for us when you're young. You idealize life and people around you. Everybody is good. Everybody is nice. Everybody is amazing. So that's why it's easy to make friends when you are younger. And when you get older, you realize, hey, listen, I actually don't like when this guy doesn't clean up after themselves. And I just over time, you just realize, listen, hey, certain things is aligned with my lifestyle and I want my friends to be aligned with that lifestyle. And you see a lot of people not going to be the same like you. We're going to create different habits. Me, for example, I want all of my friends live close to me. I want my friends to know my children. I want to know their children. I want our children to be friends. And for someone, it's not a thing. Somebody would just want to live far away with his wife and kids and doesn't know anyone. Maybe have some acquaintance, or we're going to call them friends. We can meet each other on certain occasions, holidays, but for me, it's different. For me, friendship is for life. For me, if I call somebody friend, real friend, I mean, it's going to be my partner for life. It doesn't matter. It's a business, it's a life, it's any kind of relationship. Friend is a friend, and it's going to be till I and or him are dead, at least from my perspective. For other people, I don't know what they expect from me. I cannot talk about other people's perspective, but again, when I call somebody a friend, usually those kind of people have the same amount of sympathy and the same amount of understanding what friendship is, the same like I do. So yeah, when we get older, we get more experience, we understand what we like, what we don't like, and it's easier for us to understand what kind of friends we want in our life. I think real friendship starts with giving, and it comes from both parties. And it needs to be natural. What I mean by that is when you have somebody and you call them friend and you coming over to their house and maybe you're passing some restaurant and your friend likes something that is in that restaurant. You're just going to call your friend and ask him, does he want it? Or maybe if you know for sure that he likes that, you're going to just buy that without asking him for that. And when you're going to come over to his house, you're just going to give him, hey man, like I was just passing by that restaurant. I remember you loved that pasta or whatever, like steak. I bought it for you, enjoy it. And you don't expect the same things from them because it's natural. You want to give for your people. You want to provide for your people. It's not only about the relationship on the love perspective. Even in friends, like you want to provide to your friends, you want to help your friends, you want to give them whatever you can do that comes from inside, man. You have to want it. And when you genuinely want it and you see that other person genuinely want to give you back without even asking, hey man, remember last time I paid for you in the restaurant? This is your turn. No. You go to a restroom, you come back, you see your friend already paid, and you ask him why you did it today. And he's like, yeah, last 2 times you paid, now it's my turn. And you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. It just happens. It's just natural. And when it's natural, I think that's the best friendship. Because you don't expect from each other, and both of you want to give to each other. Both of you want to spoil each other. That's the best thing in a real friendship. What can happen when both of you want to spoil each other and none of you wants to get spoiled by other. I think that's the best friendship, because I'm an entrepreneur and I make this amount of money and people know that. And I have a lot of people who been in my life who know that I can close the bill in the restaurant. And because we know that I will do that, Wei was expecting me to do that because I have money, because I have a business, because I have car, because I have Rolex. And what I realized that those people who are looking to get spoiled, that's not my kind of people. I personally would never want to be friends with someone like that, because that indicates that this person is only wants to receive, not give. And there's nothing wrong with paying for your friend or for the person who you just met. But when you meet with this person and every time, like out of 10 times, 9 times you pay for a dinner, that means that person wants to get spoiled and doesn't want to spoil you. And it costs you a certain amount of money or time to realize that he's not going to be or she's not going to be your friend, and just put yourself aside from that relationship and moving forward, because you cannot have a lot of friends. You don't have time for this. You have to have certain amount of time for a certain amount of people. You cannot say I have 20 best friends and equally distribute your time towards all of these people, especially when you're going to have kids in the future and family. You will not going to have a lot of time. This is the reason why I want my friends to live with me, close by to me in one neighborhood, so we could be closer to each other and have more time to spend with each other. Another thing what I want to talk about is you cannot be envious of your friend's achievements. Let me explain. When your friend did something or achieved certain things or hit his milestone, make his first million, and maybe you are not hitting that first million, maybe you are helping him out, or maybe you're working with him, maybe he's your boss, whatever. In any sense, he just do something and in certain things greater than you, better than you, or make more money than you. Never be jealous of his success or her success. Because if it's your real friend, his success is your success. I'm gonna put myself as an example. When I become a business owner, when I become an entrepreneur and I launched my first business, when I start getting money, first thing what I did, I called my friend, I told him, hey, listen, I started this thing, it's making money. Do you want to hop in? Do you want to make money with me? Let's do this together. I know I can trust you. We've been friends for a very long time and you've been tested. I want you to be successful too. I want you to help me with this and that, and we both can make money. The same thing from you. If you are achieved certain things and you are way ahead of your friend in a certain area of your life, help them out. Share that success with them, because real friends do. Because look at Drake. His old friends are with him right now. Most of the friends, when he wasn't successful, when he wasn't famous, his friends who used to be his buddies back in the days, still with him, doing certain things that he cannot do because he just has 2 hands, helping him out with his music, with his work, with his businesses, and he keeps them close by because we can be trusted. So again, it doesn't matter your friend is better than you, taller than you, more attractive than you, has more money than you. It's all your success too. So be proud of your friend. Never be envious of your friend achievements. Never. That's the number one thing. If I would suggest you something, is one thing, that never be jealous of your friend. In a friendship, loyalty is over everything. Over time, when you get older, you will understand that you will value loyalty over everything. Because when you get money, when you start being successful in certain areas and you are achieving certain milestones, people will see that. And people will want to be with you. People will want to talk to you. People will want to be near you, helping you out, doing certain stuff, just because we know we can get something out of you. Just because we understand that, oh, this guy makes money, he can help me, he can teach me certain things, and people just gonna be always around. And before you hit that success, or maybe you already hit the success, maybe you have right now certain things that you didn't have before, and you see like so many people want to be with you, and you have two guys who used to hang out with you a long time ago when you didn't have any money, and we still want to hang out with you because we value you as a person, not as what you can provide. Stick to them. Those kind of people are over time will be a very great asset. Every rich person who I talk to, every successful person who I talk to said me one thing, that the older we get, the more we value loyalty. And the people who we know for a very long time and we prove them that they are loyal, those kind of people is very important for them. And we're trying to have them near them as long as possible. We're trying to help them out. We're trying to create certain lifestyle that those kind of friends can be around them. Maybe give them a job in their business, maybe helping them out with finding good house near their house. In any way, it just, you will understand over the years and the older you will get that the loyalty is on top of everything. And the person can be really helpful. I mean, the new person that you're gonna have met in your life can teach you a lot of stuff. It can be really unique in a certain ways, but if he is not tested over time, I wouldn't recommend to give all of yourself to that person and just jump to that friendship. Because again, as I said previously, you need to be focusing on people who you can trust in a friendship, not who is more convenient for you or helpful for you. For help, you can just hire people. Trust me. Loyal friends are very rare. Look at your friends from different perspectives. Some people just don't want to be an entrepreneurs. They don't want to have a business. They don't want that struggle. They don't want that stress. They don't want to be responsible for so many things. And that's okay. Not a lot of people are built to be a business owners. Not a lot of people are built to be leaders. Some people just want to have a regular life, be happy with their wife and kids, and just be around you because we love you, because you are their friend. Don't try to materialize your friendship, because hear me out. If your friend is a just regular worker, he doesn't want to do a business, and you can trust him, you can create the business and he can work for you in that business. And if he is not about money, and he just genuinely normal guy, regular guy who doesn't want that extra work on him, or who doesn't want that extra stress on his shoulder, he can be a great worker to you. He can be a really great ally in your team, helping you to build your business, maybe not from management perspective, but even from the work perspective, even from the like something that needs to be done on day-to-day basis, especially when you just start. And trust me, from my experience over time, all of them evolve and become somebody better. All of them who didn't want to be a business owner, who didn't want to manage people, just suddenly after a couple of years become managers, managing certain things. And because sometimes your friends don't have a courage to start something on their own, and we just need a little push. And that push could be you. If you created something and we see it's working and we can rely on you as a leader, we can become their own leader in their own life. You know, we can evolve from just regular worker to a manager and help you out with certain aspects of your business. And trust me, most likely that's gonna happen. It just certain people needs a little bit push, and you can provide that push for them. That's really possible. But again, if you're looking to build a team of ambitious people and you want your friends to be ambitious, if you would ask me suggestion where to find them, like how can I find those kind of people, especially if you don't have any friends right now and you're trying to look for somebody similar to you, I would suggest you to find them on some business meeting. I live in New York City. Every week we have some business meetups, and different entrepreneurs in different fields are coming to learn certain things. Like for example, I do e-commerce. I have warehouse business and e-commerce business. We have every week 5, 6, 7 meetups of a different level of entrepreneurs who make 1, 2, 3, 5, 15, 20, 30, $50 million a year. And by going there, meeting new people, talking to them, you can find people with the same ambitions as you. You can find people who do the same thing what you do. So it's easier for you to kind of have some kind of connection with them. And I think meetups is really good place to find those kind of people. Another place where you can find them, if you follow some kind of entrepreneur influencer who talks about money, and he has some seminars and meetings in different cities. In New York City, we always have them. Different people come. Like, I love Jordan Peterson, Alex Hermosi. Find people locally in the groups of Facebooks. And when you find these people and you start in having some kind of connection with them, invite them to the dinner. There is nothing wrong for you to be first in showing your intention that you are looking for friends, you're looking for people that can build certain things with you. You're looking for friendship that can evolve into something more than just a friendship, maybe business partnership, maybe some venture you can create together, or you're generally looking for people who are similar than you. And you can tell that to other people. Don't be afraid of saying what you want. Don't be afraid of saying what you feel, because there's nothing wrong if you want to find friends. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people don't have friends because just we're scared to go and find them. We're scared to talk to people about that we don't have any friends, and we want to find new friends. We think like people are going to think they're crazy. They think people will start to judging them because we don't have, oh, you are 25-year-old, you don't have friends, are you crazy? Maybe someone will think that way. But do you really want to be friends with somebody who will think that way? No. So go ahead. Tell them your intentions. And whatever going to happen next, it's better than nothing. Trust me. One more thing I want to discuss about friendship is when you meet new people, and especially when you're an adult, you will want to have friends who can be on their own. Let me explain. When I say that you want to have friends who can be on their own, I mean who is independent, who makes money without you, who is by himself as a human being, as a person, is whole. He doesn't need other people to validate his existence. He can be by himself, alone in the house, working, grinding, or doing anything else, and be okay. He doesn't need other people. He can survive by being alone. Maybe he has his own friends or relationship. Basically, the main thing what I want to say is he doesn't need you. If he wants to create the business, he doesn't need you. He can do it himself. If he want to go out, he has options to call somebody and ask them to go out with them. And you are not the only one option. Because, hear me out, when person has an option, when person can't live without you and has an option to choose other people to be around them, but he chooses you, that means his connection and his intentions with you are real. Because listen, if I by myself cannot do anything, if I don't have any friends, if I'm personally can't be on my own, probably I am desperate. And because I'm desperate, my judging of you as I want to be your friend could be wrong. Maybe I will meet somebody else within like a couple of months and I'm just gonna forget about you because this person will fit my life better than you. But if I don't have anyone, if I don't do anything, if I am not independent by myself, whatever I choose, whatever I do, it's not real. It's just I'm flowing with the life. If I'm flowing with the life, I am not reliable because once I get my independence, I can just be gone from your life. And those kind of people are not a good friends. I would say that's a gambling. He might be a good friend, but chances that he will stay with you forever. And again, that's for me, friendship, it's something that stays with me forever. If I call you my friend, we are in this together for life, man. You and me, we are bros. We're going to crush this. We're going to create businesses. We're going to make money. We're going to have real estate together. We're going to educate together. We're going to make whatever we want to do. And we're going to make our dreams true. And we're going to be happy. And I will be fighting for you the same way I would expect you to fight for me without me telling you. You're just going to do it on your own because that's what real friendship is. One more thing I want to add. If you are looking for friends, never be scared to invest to those friends. Pay for the dinner, invite them to your house, buy movie tickets, text this person, hey man, next week this meetup coming up and I bought us a ticket, you and me, and we are going together. Do something on your own. Don't be scared to invest first. And if the person doesn't meet your investment if the person doesn't appreciate what you do, if you see that the person are not really interesting in what you do, maybe he's too busy, but one time is okay, it's life. But if you see like you're calling him 10 times in a time frame of 1 month and he never has time for you, that means it's not your person. It didn't pass your filter, you go on to the next one. And trust me, you don't need a lot. You need 2-3 people and you can conquer the world. The idea that you will have 10 best friends is the idea that you will have none. You cannot have a lot of friends. And the person who says to you, I have a lot of friends and everybody is my buddies, I love them a lot, probably that person doesn't even know what the real friendship is. Don't be that guy. Choose your friends wisely, choose your people wisely, and stick with them to the end, no matter what. And trust me, eventually you'll realize that friendship, that people was your best investment. And at the end of the day, no matter how much money you make, no matter what you achieved, if you don't have people to share your life with, your friends, your family, nothing matters, really. I had a conversation with my friend a couple of years ago, and he told me one thing I would never forget. He said to me, man, after a decade when we're gonna be on a yacht with $25 million in our bank account, I would be happy that I built all of this with you. Because now I can share this life with you and only you understand me the way only I can understand you. And I think that's priceless. I think that you cannot buy that. I think that's something that every person needs to find, that kind of person that who will understand them, that will live life with them and share so many different life occasions, so many ups and downs together that you just don't call them friends, they become your family. This is it. Episode number 2 is done. I hope you liked it. Comment what you think about this. Please tell me if you already find this kind of person. Are you looking for new friends? Maybe you'll find friends in the comment section. Who knows? And I appreciate you sticking out to the end. I appreciate you listening to my second episode. I know it's not a lot of you guys, but this 20, 30, 40 people who are watching me and showing me your support, I really appreciate that. I read somewhere if your podcast is made 2 episodes, that means you beat 95% of the other podcasts in the world. So here we are, second episode. So I guess we are in the top 5%. All I can tell you about myself, that whatever I do, it's a new venture, the business, or some kind of new idea, I'm always trying to do it consistently so I could see the results over time. And it's really hard sometimes to do certain things for a long time when you don't see results. But what business and entrepreneurship told me that whatever you do, and no matter how long it takes you to do it, that means everybody else who was behind you doing the same exact thing did it to achieve what you want to achieve. And if we didn't achieve that, that means we gave up on a certain time frame. Maybe there is another 2 days, maybe another 2 episodes, maybe another month, maybe another year to do this in order for you to get the results that you want. Because in the business life, you will never get anything on your own timeline. Timeline is going to be completely different and you can never anticipate, because life, world changing, and the world is not running around you. So it will be really hard to predict everything. Thanks a lot. It was Ali Morf. Morph your mind. Peace. If you want to watch another clip from this episode, click right here. And if you want to watch full episode, click right here. Thanks a lot. Bye.